All right, welcome to this week's boot camp class. Changing up the format a little bit from the past few weeks that I've been doing it. Let's do a warm up and then I'll go ahead and describe what we're going to get into today. So first things first, for our warm up, we're going with our overhead squat, hands overhead, squatting down at the bottom. Hold that position there, grab the toes. We're going to rotate to each side, reaching for the ceiling. Breathing as we're doing all this. And of course, stretch those hamstrings on the way up. Let's go one more round there. Open up that spine a little bit. Some good stretches in the lower body. We're gonna go now into cat-cow. So get on hands and knees, moving our spine a little bit more. Breathe in, look up to the ceiling, push your butt back, let your spine dip. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, tuck that tailbone. So repeat that a couple more times. All right, here we're going to down dog. So get in a push-up position. You're gonna just go up to down dog, drive those heels to the floor, get a stretch, come back down, push up. Let's go for a few of those. Push-up position to down dog, 3 or 4 times. Okay, depending on your strength level, we're either gonna go for 5 push-ups or 3 shoulder taps each side. So if you can't really do push-ups, just go for shoulder taps from the plank position. If you can though, go ahead and get 5 push-ups. All right, now back up to the feet, a few more. Go nice and wide. We're going lateral squats. Just gonna hit 2 each leg, sinking into it. Getting a good stretch on the inside of our legs. Going to the other side. All right, standing nice and tall, hip turnouts. Raise those knees, turn the hips out. Going 3 each side. Now we're gonna go for some leg grabs. So cup the knee, grab right above the ankle, and then we're just pulling up, giving a nice stretch to our glutes. We'll just do 2 each here. Last 3, picking up the pace. We're gonna go skips in place, jumping up and down, side to side. Get ready to transition. We're going fast feet now, close to wide. Start close, go wide, bring it back. And to finish off, let's go 5 jumping jacks. 5. All right. So today, for today's boot camp, we're gonna go with a little power circuit. So we'll just do 2 moves. We'll do a power move, supersetted with a core move, and we're gonna be there for 3 rounds. Second circuit, we're gonna do strength. So that's gonna all just be our typical strength movements. And then we're gonna have a little finisher at the end, which will really cap the workout off. It'll be kind of challenging. So for this first circuit, like I was saying, just 2 moves. We're gonna do 3 rounds. Each move we're gonna be doing for 30 seconds with a 15-second rest in between. So get ready, grab those dumbbells. The first move is gonna be a thruster. So squat down with the dumbbells in your hand, explode up and push overhead. I don't want this to be a slow movement. So take as little time as you can at the bottom, explode up and drive overhead. That's move 1, and then we'll drop to the floor and we're going for our dead bug. Work on that core. We'll be there. All righty? Got the 10-second countdown. We're ready to go, starting with our thrusters. And go for it, 30 seconds. Try to stay explosive. Make sure you're breathing with each move, with each rep. Ten seconds here. And relax. Okay, got 15 seconds, make your way to the floor. Make sure you got room in front of you and behind you. We want to be able to stretch those arms and those legs out as much as possible. All right, go for it. Dead bugs, keep the core tight. Exhale as you reach out. Inhale as you bring your legs back up and your arms back up. All right, back to our feet. Staying with these two moves, 2 more laps. You got 5 seconds, get ready to go. Go for it. Really use those legs to help you get those dumbbells overhead. Don't just rely on the arms at the top. All right, right back to the ground. Get set. All right, let's go. One or two more here. All righty. Third and final lap here on this first circuit. We got 5 more seconds of rest. Get set. All right. Last set of thrusters. Power through these. Five seconds. All right. Last set of dead bugs right here. Now we're moving on. Get set. And we're going for it. Make sure you're still getting nice and long at the bottom. And done. All right, take a little rest. Moving on to our second circuit. This will be our strength block. So we got 4 moves here. We're gonna stick with 4 laps this time, actually. A little bit different timing, 35 seconds each move, shorter rest, just 10 seconds. So the first 2 moves are going to be single leg or single arm. So single leg deadlift is up first. Just hit this one side during this round. Alternate every other round though. So single leg deadlift is up first. Next, we're gonna go single arm row. So get in this split stance here. You can rest your arm on your knee. Try to keep your back nice and flat. And we're going for a single arm row right there. Again, just alternate every other round. Move 3 is gonna be a lateral raise with a bicep curl. Nice and controlled. Finishing it off, we're gonna throw in another core move. We'll go down to our knees, half kneeling position, chop and lift. So starting with the dumbbell at your hip, up to your chest, reaching out, coming back down, all the way to your hip. We wanna make sure we're not moving side to side here. Squeeze those glutes, keep that core tight. Just your upper body should be moving here. Again, with that move, stick with this side, alternate to the other side, every other lap. All right, let's get ready. Another 10-second countdown. We're starting with our single leg deadlift. Doesn't matter what side you decide to start with. Go for it. All that weight's on that front foot. Back leg is just acting as that kickstand. Push those hips back until you really feel it in those hamstrings. All righty. Dumbbell rows now. I'm sticking with my right side. If you don't want to have your left foot forward, that's fine. It's up to you. You can go left side. Get those elbows to the ceiling. Think about having your wrist come to your back pocket. Squeezing those lats. All right. Lateral raise to bicep curls are up next. Some accessory work in. If you have lighter dumbbells, definitely go lighter here. Make sure you're getting up to about shoulder height. Try to control both the ascent and descent here. On that bicep curl, keep those elbows pinned to the body. Just isolate the biceps there. All right, and lastly, our chop and lift. Get into position and go for it. If you want to try to challenge yourself, bring your front leg in line with your downside leg. It's really going to focus or challenge your balance. One more. All right. One lap down. Hitting the other side now on those deadlifts. Right to it, lap 2. At the top, drive those hips forward, squeeze those glutes. Should be nice and tall at the top. All right. Hitting that dumbbell row. Get in position. Make sure your back's nice and flat. We're going for it. Make sure you're on the opposite side. If you don't want to rest your hand on your knee, you can also go elbow on the knee. That works too. Just make sure you're not slouching. Back to our lateral raises and bicep curls. I'm just dropping those dumbbells for a second. All right, back to it. Coming up on the 5-second mark here. Push through it. All right. Back to the knees, that half kneeling position, chop and lift again. Also, make sure your back toes are dug in. Don't be flat like this. Dig them in. It will help you stay stable. Actively push those toes into the floor. Squeeze that glute muscle. Two down, 2 to go. Back to our original side now for those deadlifts. Right back to it. Keeping a quick pace here on the circuit. Make sure those dumbbells are staying close to your body. We don't want to be reaching too far out with them. Rows coming up. Get set and go for it. This side. Don't cheat yourself all the way up, all the way down. Nice and controlled. Let that shoulder protract. All right. Halfway through. Lateral raise and bicep curls again. Go for it. If your shoulders or your biceps are tiring up first, feel free to just stick with one of the moves. Ten seconds here. Back to the floor. We're finishing off lap 3. Chop and lift. Right to it. Can be helpful to keep your eyes on the dumbbell too. As you reach up, look at the dumbbell. As you go down, keep your eyes on it too. fourth and final lap right here. Let's get through this. Then we just got our finisher. All right, we're going for it. Five seconds. Nice. 3 exercises to go here. Get set. Going for a rows. Let's do it. 5 seconds. Two down, 2 to go. Lateral raises and curls. Go for it. Ten seconds. Keep it up. Power through that burn. Okay. Last but not least, our chop and lift. Finish it off. This is it. Last 35 seconds right here. Ten seconds. Okay. Push those dumbbells to the side. You're not going to need them. Take a quick second to rest. We got our finisher. So for our finisher, we're doing 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 6 rounds. The movement you're going to be doing is kind of your choice. So you can go burpees, which we all know and love. You can do thrusters, which are kind of like an easier version of a burpee. You can go jumping jacks. If you wanted to even just do high knees, anything where you're pushing yourself for 20 seconds, a move that you like, and that gets your heart rate up, you can go for that. I'm going to be going with burpees. So again, that's 20 on, 20 off, times 6. Try to push yourself. It's going to be tough. If you're really starting to feel it by the end there, just breathe. Try to keep moving. Just go at a slower pace, all right? Let's get set. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 3 seconds. All right. Yeah, 20 seconds to rest. Breathe, walk around, do whatever you need to do. Hands on your knees are fine. All right, get set. Go for it. Round 2. All right, 2 down. Deep breaths. Get set. Round 3. Go for it. All right, we're halfway. Almost there. Just focus on your breathing on these 20 seconds. All right, get ready. Round 4. Go for it. All right. Last 2. Home stretch. 5 seconds. Start to get ready. Go for it. All right. Final lap. Right here. All mental on this last one. Try to push yourself. Don't stop if you can. Get ready. Go for it. Last 20 of the day. One more. And that is a wrap. Just breathe here for a second. We'll go into a cool down exercise once we catch our breath. Get some water if you need to, of course. We're just gonna go with child's pose today. So you're already on your knees, stay there. Sitting back on those heels, feet should be flat. Just resting our forehead on the ground. Reaching those arms out. Press into the floor. Inhale and exhale. All right. That's it for today's boot camp class. Hopefully you push yourself, got a good workout in. Of
Thank you, Mike.
course.
Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow if I'm not dead.
Righty, yeah.
Bye.
Hopefully. See ya.